American Dream, take one.
My name is Javier Ponce, best known as Shorty.
This is like putting a ring on a woman, man.
We are in Texas.
It was good to go.
They're a little nutty.
Yeah.
I'm putting the final finishing touches.
I love surprises.
There's only so much space to go around.
We're gonna have a good time doing it.
It's the next best thing to go to the moon on wheels.
I like head turners.
Dom's legs are stout. I've been to the gym with him.
We're gonna make someone's American dream come true.
This engine is so badass. You know, back in 1963, if you saw it on the fender, 409, the little cross flags and everything, you had the You open the hood, it's like, damn, man. How many engines get a song written about them? Anybody write a song about it now, Les? No. I was born in Zacatecas, Mexico. You know, we lived in adobe houses. We slept on the floor. When I was 4 years old, my mom and my dad decided to bring us to the United States, obviously chasing the American dream. You know, my dad picked us up in a 66 Plymouth station wagon, just seeing green grass on the side of the highway. And I never seen that before, because in Mexico it's all dirt. You know, you don't hardly see grass. I said, hey, Mom, are we in heaven? And she said, no, we're in the United States, El Norte. I've been building cars for over 35 years, and we do bumper-to-bumper restoration here at the shop, but my passion has always been paintwork. I mean, look at that. Muy bonito. It's like mint.
It looks like a delicious shake.
Like some kind of refreshing mouthwash, you know what I mean?
Toxic, of course, but it looks good.
When one of these players can't stop making baskets or scoring touchdowns, that's me.
You come to his house, you're gonna get dunked on.
Everybody wants to see the paint on the car.
My gosh, this black paint looks 100 miles deep.
He said the paint job is 100 miles deep. Well, you know what? That's why I do what I do.
What's up, Shorty? I'm Pete, and when Shorty's looking for a classic car, he calls me.
Pete's a hustler. You know, he finds the cars that no one else can find.
If I have the front clip, I have the front fender.
Pete will sell anything.
It just takes a little bit of sweet talking.
You want him to turn a wrench? You can forget that.
I really don't even work on these cars.
As far as car knowledge, dude is full of it.
Oh yeah, man, I love the shifting on it, 700 R4. Get rid of that two-stage power glide.
I mean, he'll sell ice to an Eskimo.
I'll sweet talk your grandma, that's just me.
He's also a really tall guy. That kind of adds to his persona, right? Because, you know, people look at this guy and he doesn't sound like he does on the phone.
Me and Shorty are real close, like my other girlfriend. If I don't call him, he gets mad. But hey, me too, I get mad too.
So Joel's our mechanic.
Red hot. Let's get this 6'3" on the road, baby. Ain't no pressure.
He's a great mechanic. He's a great fabricator, wiring.
He knows a little bit about everything. That's what amazes me. I mean, and if he doesn't, he acts like he does. Never fails, man.
Can I suggest something?
Go ahead, do it.
I used to do a lot of this when I was younger.
Like breaking cars?
Safety first, Joel. Be strong.
There you go.
Dang, he's a bad dude.
You got heart.
I got tons of heart.
My name is Wayne Strasser, doing all the air ride suspension work. I grew up in the 80s, and back then it was nothing but lowriders. Everybody wanted Impalas. If you ain't had an Impala, you wasn't nobody. I kind of grew up in kind of the country area. My dad, he's white.
When I first heard the name Wayne Strausser, I expected a big old 6'6" cowboy.
Wayne sounds like a Texan, but he looks like my cousin, what?
Sometimes I have to show them my driver's license so they can believe me.
If you're gonna work in this shop, you better learn some Spanish. Ándale, pronto, pendejo. Pendejo means like a Mexican superhero, something like that.
My name's Hunter Patterson. I'm 20 years old. Currently, I'm doing a 66 C10.
He's 20 years old and he's already building cars in his garage.
My parents weren't even born yet, so it's cool to build something that's older than they are.
And this kid is hungry and is full of
I
talent.
know somebody always knows something more than me, and I want to figure out what that is and get that out of their brain and into mine.
You know, us being first gen here, it's always been work hard, play hard.
Tenemos que trabajar duro. Si trabajamos en algo que nos guste y tenemos esa pasión, nunca nos va a faltar. Es lo que nos va a hacer triunfar en nuestra vida. Para mí, ese es el sueño americano.
The American dream is having a job, enjoying life, and have a couple of classic cars in your garage and being broke and the wife getting mad at you.
Seeing the smiles on my daughter's faces, if we're going to get a snow cone or a burger, what I pay for that car doesn't even matter.
When this car came in, it's basically, you know, a rust bucket. But in reality, I'm looking at it and I'm saying, man, I can save this car. It's gonna have a beating heart again, and it's gonna be rolling on the street, and it's gonna be the coolest machine anybody ever made. I come with a total package, man. I can paint your 63 Impala, and I can cook you some fajitas.